Hello students. In our today's class we are going to start a new chapter based on periodic table and the periodic properties. This is the first chapter according to our syllabus. Okay. So in this chapter we are going to study about the periodic table and the properties. Okay. Basically this chapter we have already discussed in class 9 as well. This is just the addition of the chapter that is present in class 9. So once again we'll start this chapter. So first we'll understand what is periodic table, how the elements are placed, what are groups, what are periods, and what are the different periodic properties and how they have got the trends down the group and across the period. Okay, so before we start, we know that elements are pure substance. Elements are considered as pure substance made up of atoms, and in order to study the elements in an organized manner, they have been classified. Okay, they have been classified based on their properties. And in the development of periodic table, we have studied in class 9 four important laws, we can say. The first law is Dauvernier's law of triad. According to this law, according to this law, the elements are arranged in three with similar properties such that the weight of the middle element is the arithmetic mean of the other two. Say for example, if you take the example of calcium, strontium and barium, or chlorine, bromine and iodine. Now if you consider the atomic weight of these two elements, calcium and barium, okay, the first and the last, if you take the atomic weight of that or atomic mass, if you add it and divide by 2, you'll get the atomic weight of this middle element according to this law. Okay, but this law we cannot apply to all the elements, so it has got certain limitations. After that it comes Newland's law of octaves. Okay, according to this element, every eighth element beginning from any element shows similar physical and chemical properties, called chemical, physical and chemical properties. So this is Newland law of octaves, we also called octaves. As a music note, there is a repetition of a sound every after 8 counts. It's like that. Now, and after that we have got the Mendeleev periodic. So Mendeleev was the first person to develop first periodic table. So according to him, the properties of elements are the periodic properties. The properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. Okay, are periodic properties of their atomic masses. That means the elements are arranged based on their similar physical and chemical properties, which depends on the atomic masses. But later on also this could not explain some positions of the element in the periodic table, so another modern periodic law came. So according to modern periodic law, the physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic numbers. Now this law is now applied in the modern periodic law. So according to this law, the physical and chemical properties are periodic functions of their atomic number. Fine. Next, after that, what is a periodic table? So a tabular arrangement of element in groups that we call vertical columns, later on we'll see the periodic table, and periods, that is horizontal rows, highlighting the regular trends in properties of elements is called a periodic table. So it is generally an tabular arrangement of elements in groups and periods based on their regular, similar and physical properties.